Greetings, humans. I'm Andy, and I'm George, and welcome back to the Windmill Force. And this is another Call of Duty soundtrack. Except, it's not Kevin Sherwood. It's Avenged Sevenfold.
Zevenfold.
Yes, Sevenfold. We're learning Dutch. Zeven is
disease.
Zeven is the Dutch word for seven.
Yes.
I don't know what the deal is with this band's name, but I know that you can't fold an A4 paper more than 7 times. So maybe they folded a paper 7 times and then took vengeance at someone by throwing it in their booze.
In their booze?
Yes, in their booze. I think the whole point of folding an A4 paper 7 times is that it gets so thick you can crack a skull with it. Why would you go for the booze? Maybe you crack the glass. A lot of people care more about their booze than about their skulls. A lot of people definitely care more about their booze than about what's in their skulls. Because their booze often compromises what's in their skulls. Right. So we are not ready to die. No, we're not. We don't want to die. And we're curious to see how a Call of Duty soundtrack sounds when it's not made by Kev.
Yes.
We've heard a bit of Avenged Sevenfold before. They're a heavy metal band. They're okay. We never actually became fans. I'm really curious what they did with this one. Are you ready? No.
I'm not ready to die. Damned, watch the masses fall. Burn it down, control them all. Make me cry.
Let's talk about it for a bit. I like it. It's definitely different from Kevin's stuff.
Yes.
It's more raw, more stripped down. The guitars are, when they're not just doing the chug 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 chug, very like single note riffs that almost feel more like lead themes. So I really like that. The vocals are kind of sad, kind of anguished, but also very raw. I feel like he's got a bit of a Russell Allen edge from Symphony X.
I'm not a bit, but he's a lot more nasally. And I've actually seen memes on the internet about this guy being one of the whiniest vocalists in the metal scene.
He has a beautiful whine.
Yes. I'm not hearing so much whine in this song because it has screams as well, and it's kind of serious, kind of dark, kind of anguished. But I've heard other songs in which it's understandable. He's kind of whiny. Regardless, it's a very good song. The riffs feel kind of thrash to me. Kind of. Not very. It's like if Pantera was a bit more elegant. A bit more toned down.
Yeah. It's like Pantera with a bit less testosterone.
Yes. And a bit more narrative. And the song has this vibe of things happening. This soundtrack vibe. Another thing I really liked, the intro was an organ theme. And out of that organ, you started getting lead guitars peering out.
Yeah.
That was really well made. And then those lead guitars actually ended up making what I think is the main theme of the song. When the solos hit later, the solos were essentially shred variations around that same theme.
Yeah.
That was so cleverly done. I liked that a lot.
It's a great way of staying consistent while also adding variety.
Yes. We go?
Yes.
Yes.
They groove.
They faded out. I'm not a big fan.
They have mastered the arts of grooving about.
I will keep complaining about fade outs every time I hear one. Yes, he will. I don't like fade outs.
Trust me, he really likes complaining.
Yes, complaining is my favorite activity.
It was a very good song.
Yes. It was, they've made it brutal And they've made it heavy and they've even made it epic without necessarily adding a lot of power and a lot of volume. They've had a lot going just in the character of the song.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's got that anguished sense you were talking about. It's kind of bitter. It's kind of tragic, but it's also kind of confrontational.
Yeah.
Because I'm not ready to die.
Mm-hmm.
So it feels to me like someone facing tragedy.
Yes. It's like, bring it on, but I'm not going to the afterlife. You won't.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Can I say a thing?
you can say a thing.
The keyboard thing.
Yes.
When you were saying, what are you doing?
Yes.
I think that's in another song. I think Beauty of Annihilation or Abracadabra or something. I can't say which one, but I'm pretty sure I heard that before.
All is your mind.
Did they steal from him or did he steal from them?
Or did they steal from each other simultaneously all the time? I don't know what I'm saying and what it means.
Or was there actually not stealing, but rather a conceptual choice they made together, like mature people, but we wouldn't understand that because we're us.
Yeah. But it was a very cool segue into the second solo, that bit.
Yeah. And then we got some parts that were like double bass pedals
Yes.
and more high tempo as well to really get you into it. Like, it was heavy.
Yeah.
But it was building towards that heaviness. It wasn't just a mountain that hit in your face.
Yeah.
And it was very elegantly evolving towards that. I liked it a lot.
Yes.
I really did. Are we done here?
I think we're done here.
So if you enjoyed this reaction, we greatly appreciate the like and shares. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe with bells.
Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon.
Or see ya.